Hi, welcome to this PlansXpress Getting Started video. In this section I shall be taking you through the ground floor slab. Now to do this slab I need to go to the Architectural tab and go to the Flooring section. On this drop down here I'm going to go down to the Floor Slabs midway down. Now as you can see here as well, there is a various selection of floor slabs you can go to, from house slab, extension slab, garage slab, renovation and irregular shaped. I will visit the irregular shaped floor slab at the end of this video, but for this task I'm going to select a house slab and I'm going to select a reinforced slab. I'm going to leave these options here as default for the sand blinding and sub base, and also if there's a DPM, the thickness of the slab, overlap of DPM, insulation to underside yes, reinforcement at the bottom, top, and if it's power float finished. On the final page I also have options here to fill in for number of hours required for the excavator to dig out for the slab, time required for plate compactor, wheelbarrow, shovel. So if you are estimating, then these are all items you need to fill in. The software doesn't know the condition of the ground, so these are all variables that will require your expertise to fill in. Now if you are doing a slab that has various sections to it, such as this house, then I would advise leaving the first one blank and filling these in on the last one so you don't replicate each time. As if you fill in number of days of excavator for each section, you may order too much. So for the time being I'm going to leave that as zeros and click finish. And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click in this corner. I'm going to come across, scroll out and then scroll to zoom in again, click in this corner, and I'm going to drag this across now, come down here and place this on that wall. By doing so, it's placed in the floor slab, as you can see there by the triangular symbols, and it's going to give me a notification box saying, do you wish to place perimeter insulation to this slab? For the time being I'm going to say no. I've got two more sections I want to do now down here before placing the perimeter insulation. Click on the slab again, and this time I'm going to click accept defaults, and I know I can click accept defaults safely as all the options at the back are set as 0. Select no again and go to flooring, and this time if I wanted to add some time with the excavator plate compactor I can do so now. Once again I'm going to leave these as 0 for the time being, click finish, and then draw this last section in here. So corner, corner, and pull across and place. This time I am going to say yes to the perimeter insulation. By clicking yes, it's going to give me a dimensions box, just one page there, to select the depth of the perimeter insulation. Once I've done, click finish, and then I got to start drawing around the footprint of the building. Now the command window says give start point, so I'm going to select this corner here, zoom out, zoom in again, place in this corner here, and where it says intersect or end or perp, I know I am on that end corner. I'm going to continue drawing around. As such. I'm going to purposely miss that corner there and continue around. Now I can click on that final section there to close this off, or I can press C on the keyboard as it gives me an indication in the command window, and it will close that line off for me now. I don't need any more perimeter insulation, so I'm going to click no. As you can see, that's drawn that around building as appropriate. Now I'm going to zoom down back in here to see where I made that mistake. To correct that, all I need to do is click on that line to highlight it. I can either click on it directly, or I can use a right to left selection, holding the mouse down, which will then select anything it touches. Click on the little blue box that appears, just click on it once, that line will then stick to the mouse. I can then place that in the corner by clicking to place. Once that's done, That's now the ground floor slab and the perimeter insulation done. As an example, just to show you the difference for the floor slab on the irregular shaped, if I select that one there now, accept defaults, and just here I'm going to draw the slab. This tool works very much in the way of the perimeter insulation, but it will actually infill the enclosed area with slab, so you can do it in one go. One caveat of that though is it will, if sent to Estimator, show as an extension slab. For the time being, I'm going to just delete that there and move on. Now, I'm finished this section, but the drawing is now looking quite busy. I got floor timbers showing here, and I've got slab showing here, as well as insulation lines and sealant lines showing quite thickly on the ends here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Views and 3D tab, and I'm going to select Layers. This tool will allow me to turn layers on and off. I can see if a layer is turned on by seeing if the box is ticked under this light bulb here. If it's ticked under this light bulb, it will be shown on the drawing. Now I want to hide the flooring on this, so I'm going to click Find, and I'm going to type in here floor. Click Find there, and it's brought up floor, floor structure, floor tiling, and such there. I'm going to hide the floor, floor structure, flooring, and flooring sundries. I'm going to clear that now. I'm also going to search for insulation, untick that, and I'm also going to search for sealant and untick that one there. Clicking OK, and that's now tidied the drawing up, still leaving the key parts of the drawing such as the floor lines, walls, windows, stairs, doors, and such. I'm going to save this drawing now as number 9, and that's the end of this lesson.